गेम क्या है तुम्हारा?
यही तो आपको पता लगाना है सर.
Friends, welcome back to my channel Streaming with Swadhin, and today I'm going to stream about the 2022 Hindi language movie named Vikram Vedha. Vikram Vedha is a remake of a Tamil language movie that got released in 2017, and I saw that movie once in 2017 and I really enjoyed that movie, and I was very excited to watch the remake version, that is the Hindi version as well. And so the first question that arises in the mind that whether the original version is better or the remake version is better, because there are lots of people who are saying that the remake version is better, and there are people who are saying that the original version is always better and better. There are many things in the original that was really good, and that is not the same in the Hindi version. And the Hindi version also added a lot of stuff which is so much great and enjoyable, but the entire mood of the movie is different, both in Tamil and Hindi version. Best way I can describe is that the Tamil version is probably better in terms of the movie. The Tamil version is better movie, definitely. The Tamil version of Vikram Vedha, but the Hindi version is has added so much stuff into it that it has a repeat value. For example, I saw the Tamil version back in 2017 and I never rewatched Vikram Vedha again. But if we talk about this Hindi version of Vikram Vedha, I might like to watch this Hindi version again, because the Hindi version has a lot of stuff in this movie that I might want to rewatch, like the action sequence of Hrithik Roshan and Saif Ali Khan, and lots of fight sequence, and there are some great there is a one great dance number of Hrithik Roshan. So this aspect really make this Hindi version very special and different in many aspects, and probably it has more repeat value. You can rewatch this movie a little much better, like more compared to the original, because the original movie did not have so much of action or so much of added stuff that they have added in this movie. So there is this small difference for which I feel that this movie is also very good and very enjoyable. Now I'm going into the spoilers part. So if you not aware of the story and you don't want to know anything about the story, then you can watch the movie and come back. I will be going into the spoilers part. So the Vikram Vedha is a story that starts with the idea of an Indian mythological story named Vikram Vedha. In this, the mythological story is about Vikram, a king who gets stuck in some jungle, and Betal is some I'm not sure about it, but maybe some kind of a spirit or something that get onto Vikram's neck, and he says that he will only leave Vikram in one condition: if he answer a riddle. He will be telling a story, and if he finds the riddle, then only he will leave him. Otherwise he will get killed. And that is the basic idea of Vikram Betal, which they have made this into the movie part. I explain this because I saw a movie review where the reviewer was complaining that why every time when Saif Ali Khan was arresting Hrithik Roshan, why he was listening to the story, and every time Hrithik was escaping, so why these things was happening consistently throughout the movie, and why Saif Ali Khan was getting fooled. But the thing is that this is the basic theme of the story, that the Vikram Betal, that he is telling the story and the riddle, and there's a riddle inside this story. So if he is getting the riddle, then he's automatically escaping from the death. and this is what happens with Hrithik Roshan and Saif Ali Khan as well in the movie, where every time they get stuck, Hrithik Roshan tells him a story, and then he has to find a riddle, and that is how he escaped. So that is how that is basic theme of the story that is there. There is also another mythological reference in this movie, that is of Ramayana, where the question is raised whether the Ravan is the villain or the Ram is the villain, and how circumstances made both do what they did. So in that sense, there is a reference of Ramayana in this movie as well, which was also there in the original version, and it is again there in this version as well. So there are a few mythological references. If people are not aware, they might miss out a bit of a story in this part. And overall, this movie is about the perception that who is the villain and who is the hero, and it's about the gray areas of this hero and villain that they use. Obviously, the original version was also had the same theme and the same idea, but this version, as I said, has more action packed in it, and Hrithik Roshan is a kind of actor whom we never expected to play something like this. This is the first time Hrithik Roshan is playing some negative shades. Previously, he did play some negative shades in Mission Kashmir and even in Fizza, where he becomes terrorist. But that was also a different way. There was more sympathy for the character, and that was in a different kind of a way. But here he's representing the Ravan, the Asuras and the Ravans of the society in a way, as per the story goes. The underground people who is working illegal stuff and all, like the people who are following the legal aspect, is played by Saif Ali Khan here. So both are and the movie, in most part of the movie, both wearing white, like Saif Ali Khan is wearing white and Hrithik Roshan is wearing black, and so they are consistently representing that what they are trying to portray, and that and how the lines get blurred, and gradually they realize that they both have are basically the same, but their circumstances have led both in different parts. So that is the basic story, which is a great story, and the original Vikram Vedha had this story, and they had a very different way of showing it, which in this movie they have changed the style a lot. In acting wise, Saif Ali Khan and Saif Ali Khan has already played the character of Cops in Sacred Games, and here he is playing the character of this cop again, and he is very good at it. He has already done this, and I really enjoyed his performance a lot. He was really, his walk and everything was really very good and very convincing as a police officer. And then there's Radhika Apte, who is playing the character of a lawyer and Saif Ali Khan's wife, and she had very little to do, and she's quite good in whatever she had to do. And Hrithik Roshan has the most important character of Veda, and that character was played by Vijay Sethupathi in the Tamil version. Now the comparison is quite obvious that who is better, but it is very difficult to really come to a conclusion over here, because both Hrithik and Vijay Sethupathi did a great job, but they also did the character very differently. The approach was very different for Hrithik and Vijay Sethupathi. While Vijay Sethupathi had a very heavy physique, he was more subtle, and he was wearing a lungi and shirt, and he was playing a very different kind of a character, while Hrithik was physically more lean, and he was physically more active in this movie, where he's dancing around, he's fighting, there are lots of action scenes, and so in that sense, the approach of Buddha actually is so different that it is very difficult to come to any conclusion that which one is better. But this Hindi version definitely had more action packed in it, so in a way it is more entertaining. I felt extremely entertained, and the fact that I'm a big fan of Hrithik Roshan myself, I really enjoyed his performance. I felt that I could watch Hrithik Roshan fully in this movie, as doing action and dance and everything, which for which Hrithik is popular, and that is how we want to watch Hrithik more and more. So in that sense, I really like this Hindi version a lot, but I guess many people have different opinion, but I would say that this movie is, if you already know the story, still this movie is quite watchable and very entertaining, and the ending part and everything is quite similar to the original. They haven't changed the story at all. They have kept the story as it is. They have just added a bit more action and a little bit more of dance and everything, like the masala movie or the movie for the mass audiences kind of stuff. And I really enjoyed that aspect a lot, because I've already seen Vikram Vedha previously, so if they had made in the same way, then I don't think I would have really liked it. I mean, most people have seen it already. This movie is already available in YouTube in the Hindi version, dubbed version, which is available in YouTube, and the Tamil version is also available in OTT platforms. So it is nothing like anything that is not available. It is absolutely available everywhere, and so one has to be very have to be a little bit more innovative to remake this movie, and I find this movie quite innovative in that sense, and really enjoyed this movie a lot. If I have to say the Hindi movies that I have seen this year so far, I think this is probably the best Hindi movie that I have seen this year so far, because I have seen Brahmastra and I have seen Attack, and I haven't seen so much, but I need to watch Lal Singh Chaddha. I missed that one because I was not well at that time when that movie got released, but I couldn't go and watch that movie. I have to watch that movie, but most of the Hindi movies that got released weren't that good, and this movie I find in 2022, I think this movie is really good and very enjoyable. Of course, many people have already seen the movie, and that is a big negative about this movie. If I get an opportunity, I would rewatch this movie. So I think I really like this movie, and maybe I'm biased because I like Hrithik Roshan a lot. My rating for this movie is 7 out of 10. I really enjoyed this movie. Which version of Vikram Vedha did you like? The Hindi version or the original Tamil version? Do write down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be safe, take care, and cheers.